Hi and welcome to another Ford tutorial video. Today we're looking at servicing diaphragm actuators. Doing this we're going to need a couple of tools, which are an 11mm spanner, 3mm Allen key and some pliers, but I always take the end up of the pliers because we're going to change the vac nipple on this, so to save bruising it I'd suggest to wrap some tape around the pliers. First up we are going to part the body to get at the diaphragm, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fasteners we need to remove, so take your 3mm Allen key and just slacken these off. When you start getting down to the last couple of fasteners, you can see I'm using my finger and thumb here to hold the body together. Because it's sprung loaded, it will want to start to spring away, so just keep some tension down so it doesn't spring apart on you. And slowly it'll start to come apart like so. It's the final fastener there. Right, and the body will come away like so. There's the body top. Here is the original diaphragm. And here's the body and rod and piston. So for this particular diaphragm actuator, we need FMAC SK. So we'll open this kit up now and see what we get. So inside the packet we get a Ford sticker, diaphragm, and we also get a new brass domed bush and new vac nipple as well. Right. So to replace the brass bush here, we need to disassemble the end of the actuator rod. So take your 11mm spanner and probably some pliers, especially if it's been on the vehicle a while, and just slacken off the nut there and wind it out slightly, and then unwind now the nut as well. Might even be worth WD-40 or putting some form of lubricant on the end of the rod there, depending on how old the actuator is. Now this comes apart like so, and we can access the original bush. Put your new bush in. Remember, in this orientation, and the spring should sit in there like so. And reassemble this in the opposite way of disassembly. Now, wind this back. Sometimes some people mark where the original point was. However, when you wind out the nut, it can rub away the mark. But when we're finished, I'll tell you how to set this piece up later on in the installation. Right, next protocol. Take your vac nipple. You might not necessarily need to change the vac nipple. We say it's good practice because over time that the rubber O-ring in the vac nipple there can start to perish over time, so we supply the customer with a new one anyway. But again, take your body and your pliers and just wind out the nipple like so. And this just wind out. Grab the new vac nipple, wind in clockwise, and again just tweak it back up. Not overly tight. Yes, so there we go. Nipped up just nicely. Now, take the new diaphragm and just eye up the holes of the body top. I would take one fastener and push it through. And if you push down push and pull the rod at the same time. It makes life a bit easier. Just try and remember the orientation. You need to have your vac port in under reassembly. Just eye it in, and once you're somewhere, make sure that's lined up. Now wind it back to start with, and then gently screw it in. Very gently. Don't want to cross thread it, so it should tighten up just like hand tight very easily. It won't be graunchy. And just tweak that up. And then on the opposite side, put in the other fastener. And now you can do all the remaining fasteners. Just pop these in. And now just tweak each fastener as you go around the body to make sure none of them are loose, so we get no loose leak. Do this a couple of times. So that's the service of the diaphragm actuator completed. When reinstalling, mount the actuator back into place, and we suggest that the turnbuckle should be about half an eyelet short, so that when you reconnect the turnbuckle to the wastegate, you have to pull the rod out about half an eyelet worth, so that will take out any slack of the actuator, so it will perform and respond as it should do. So that is the completion of servicing your Forge diaphragm actuator. See you again for another one.